Okay guys, so this is just a quick video on supplements, and the reason why I don't even like to stay on supplements too long is because above everything that you've heard or above everything that you can buy in a supplement store or even what you've taken, you actually don't need any of them to get results. Despite what you may have heard or despite on how much of an effect you think they may have, you don't need any of them to get results whatsoever. The main thing that you need is to be in a deficit, okay? To make sure that you're exercising and to stick to that plan every single day, every week, every month, so on and so forth. However, supplements can be beneficial to some degree. They can help and give you a bit of a boost. 99% of them are trash, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because I worked in a supplement store for a number of years. I got to be close friends with the distributors when they would come in. I was working at a supplement company called, or a supplement chain called Nutrition House in Canada, right? In Toronto. And I got to know a lot of the supplements, because we carried a shit ton of supplements, and I got to know what a lot of them did, what the actual results were of them, the distributors, and when they would send in their sellers, I would speak with them on their take on them and what they thought. And I was somebody who used to take quite a bit of them because I wanted to see the effects that they would have, what they would do, and basically what kind of results I could get from them. Now, just to be transparent, I've never taken any roids, I've never taken any steroids, I've never taken testosterone. It's always just been supplements. And I generally tried them for around a 3-month basis. And I always found that they essentially weren't needed. And when I started going to school and I started to get more educated, and then I ended up taking biology and organic chemistry in university, and then I ended up, even just the basis of when I took health and fitness in college, I got to understand that they actually, most of the stuff that they sell, like I said, is trash. You don't need them. Protein, taking protein powder can help. Creatine is great. Caffeine you can just get, you can just go to the store and buy, which helps as well. BCAAs, if you're somebody who is doing a competition or you're really trying to get as lean as possible for that matter, then you would want to increase your branched chain amino acids a little bit more. But if you're somebody who's going into a bodybuilding competition like I did when I was younger, so you want to maintain higher levels of L-leucine, leucine, and valine, which are the 3 main contributing amino acids when it comes to helping to build muscle and then also sustain it. Other things play a factor too. It's not just mainly those 3, but those are the 3 main things that play a huge factor, okay, is what I'm trying to basically get across. So other than that, you really, again, you don't need them. I mean, I stopped taking protein a number of years back. The only thing I personally take right now is creatine. I don't even have coffee. I take a little bit of BCAAs maybe once or twice a week or so, just because my wife likes to take it when she works out, so sometimes I'll sprinkle some in for some taste. Other than that, I don't have any at all. However, if that's something that's already part of your schedule and you're doing it and you feel like it gives you a little bit of an extra boost, or you feel like it's been working with your routine, you can keep doing that. I'm not here judging and saying that you shouldn't need to take it or you shouldn't have to take it. It's completely up to you. I'm just gonna give my suggestion from my experience, what I know, and what I have seen within that industry, and also just from the tests and the articles and the reviews that I've read and my own experience, right? It doesn't mean that they don't help to a degree, it's very minuscule. So the things that I would suggest is, again, protein. That's obviously the main thing that people will buy. It's the biggest seller in any supplement store out there for any supplement company. Mainly protein, making sure that you're getting your protein intake throughout the day. I just generally eat food right after I eat, but that's one thing obviously that I would suggest that people can take if they're especially trying to maintain their protein levels high and you're on the move and you're somebody who travels a lot or you're running a business. It's just essentially easier for you to have and bring with you. Creatine is great too. Creatine's been studied tremendously. It's probably one of the most studied supplements out there. It's been studied for years now. There's, a crap ton of studies on it, and it's been shown to boost strength, right? It's been shown to give you a bit more energy, floods the muscles with water, helps increase strength if you're using it properly. And what I mean by that is you don't have to keep stacking it, I'm sure, like you've read on certain supplement brands or you've read online. You just need to take it before you work out, and then even after, or even just before is fine. I take it before and after, but even just before is okay too. And on top of that, you have to make sure that you're creating progressive overload when it comes to your strength, right? So aside from it giving you a bit of energy and helping you with a boost, you generally want to use it if you want to become stronger too, right? So in order for you to utilize it like correctly, you want to make sure that you're increasing your strength every 2 to 4 weeks or so with a strength program. And then caffeine is the other one that I'm going to suggest as well, because it literally is a natural stimulant. It gives you a bit more energy. It's shown to help with weight loss on a very minuscule level. But again, if you're not in a calorie deficit, you can drink all the caffeine you want. You're just going to get the jitters and you're not going to lose any weight, right? It's just going to give you a bit of an energy boost. So you have to already be in a calorie deficit if you want to see any benefits from it. But other than that, those are the 3 main things that I suggest. I'm going to put a suggestion sheet here for you to take a look at. There's going to be other supplements on there as well. You can, because I always want people to explore themselves, right? No matter what I say at the end of the day, this is my personal experience and what I've done for myself and what works for me. And I know what obviously work for you too, but it doesn't mean that you can try, it doesn't mean that you can't try some of these other supplements and you wouldn't like taking them because of the routine that you have, right? So I'm going to put them down there for you. You can take a look at them and they're just there for you to look at and for your own use if you want to. But these are just the 3 that I'm going to suggest because these are the ones that I feel out of anything I've tried, they've yielded the most results. Although obviously on a bit of a smaller scale, because nothing is ever going to replace eating in a deficit or surplus, whether you're trying to lose weight or build muscle, and then obviously working out, but they can help push you along in the right direction to make sure that you're still getting success when it comes to achieving your weight loss goals as well. All right, guys, if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. We're all here to help. We're a community here. We want to encourage one another. If you feel like you have something or some valuable information that you can add in regards to your supplements and what you do and what you think or feel has worked for you, put it out there because you never know who else it could help as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.